What's going on, guys? It's Infusion, back today with a slightly different video. And what we're going to do basically is I'm just going to teach you how to play Crucible. And I may not be the best, but well, I mean, I see myself as a good player. So I see myself in a decent position to share this information with you guys. And at the end of this, you'll be wondering like, oh my god, how did I not like, you know, the what do you call it? The techniques, if you will, is really simple. Like, just need to. Anyway, I'll get into it. Yeah, you'll understand in a second. But yeah, for the first thing that you want to do is you want to use a gun that you are comfortable with. Now, if you like scout rifles and you are trying to use an auto rifle, it's not going to work unless you're a very highly skilled player. You want to use guns that you're comfortable with. So if you do like scout rifles, so use the minor multi-tool, maybe a good scout rifle. If you like hand cannons, use the Isolina, which I use in this clip here because I'm comfortable with hand cannons, therefore I do better with them. It's very simple. Just use guns that you like and are comfortable using. So yeah, very simple technique, but you will see it changing your gameplay. If you are, say you've got a god roll red spectre, right, but you're not a massive fan of auto rifles, so you try using that red spectre, but you're like, oh, why am I not doing that good? Like, you think you should be doing good because it's a good gun, but maybe it's just because you're not the best with auto rifles, if you get me. Like, you would do better if you used a pulse rifle. So, you know, use guns that you like and are comfortable with. And for the next tip, it is just to play regularly. No, even if you don't have too much time to play, you know, play hours and hours. Even if you just get, you know, come on, from school or work or out with your friends or whatever, switch it on. You just have half an hour, 2 or 3 games, or you have an hour, 2 hours. As long as you are playing the game consistently on a day-to-day basis, then you will improve, because, you know, practice makes perfect. It is true. So you just want to play it regularly to get a good feel for the game. Use your guns more often, different guns, until you can find a gun that is good for you. Once you've found that gun, use that gun regular. Get on the same level as the weapon, so you know what the weapon's good at. Say it's a pulse rifle, it's got high fire rate, and you will know how to use that high fire rate. So another simple technique again, but if you think about it, will be very effective and is very effective. And for the next technique, that is, if you want to call it a technique, you will want to set up your subclass fitting around you. And before you do that, you want to excuse me, you want to choose the subclass perfect for you. And now you're a hunter, there is 3 subclasses to choose from. There is the gunslinger, blade dancer, and night stalker. Now, if you like the gunslinger, you will want to use the gunslinger, obviously. Simple, right? But you also need to set up that subclass so it's perfect for you. Because some people will want to use, for example, double jump. Some people want to use triple jump. You know, some people want to use armor upgrades. Some people want to use more agility or more recovery. So, you know, very simple. Just take your time, mess about with it for a bit. Once you think it's good, play with it. You know, see if it is as good as it looks on paper. And if it's not, change it. You know, make sure everything about your gameplay is what you like. You know, make sure you're not playing with like strange guns or strange subclasses that you're not familiar with. You want to be familiar with your setup, your guns, your armory, everything, just so you can do the best as possible. Another tip I would like to give you is very, extremely simple one. You just aim for the head, right? If you're going to aim for the head for a start, you want to aim just below, like, aim for his neck, right? Because your gun does have the recoil. It's like, it's very difficult to put across, but you just need to aim for the head. Don't aim too high, otherwise your recoil is just going to tear you off the person's head into the top. If you aim a bit lower, no matter where your recoil takes you, you're still going to be hitting the target. So, you know, aim for the head. If you cannot aim for the head, you aim just below the head, because you will land a few headshots in there and you'll get some good damage. And for example, if you're newish to Destiny or you don't play Crucible on a regular basis, aim for the head is crucial. That is how you get your kills. For example, in Black Ops 3, you do not need for the head, it is unnecessary. You can aim for any part of the body and you can still get kills. But Destiny, the time to kill is extremely quicker if you aim for the head and are shooting the head successfully. Now, in Black Ops 3, for example, another first-person shooter game, if you don't need to aim for the head. If you are not shooting, getting headshots, then it doesn't matter. You still get the kills. You can get kills in Destiny without aiming for the head, but it's a lot difficult. The time to kill is seconds, many seconds longer. You may be thinking that's not a lot of time. Seconds go by in a flash, but in a shooter, a second and time to kill is a lot more. So aim for the head. If you are getting headshot kills, you will get more points for your team, for your fire team, for your Trials of Osiris team, just your genuine clash team. You get more points in Rumble to put you higher up the leaderboard. It all good. Headshots are gold. So always be aiming for the head. Also, linking back to what weapons you use, you need to be prepared. For example, you get what I'm on about in a minute. You need to be fully aware and bring weapons to a Crucible game capable of doing what you want them to do. So, for example, say if you was on a short distance map, a map that is quite close range, you will do better with probably a hand cannon or a shotgun. Maybe not the hand cannon. Maybe you could use a Skyro for that, just a little bit of extra range. But you will do better than you would with a shotgun than you would with a sniper, unless you're obviously like amazing sniper getting quick scopes and that from point blank range and shit like that. You know what I mean? Great stuff. But you will genuinely do better with a shotgun on a close range map. For example, on Black Ops 3, Nuketown, or Black Ops 1, or any of the CODs that have Nuketown in. You're not going to go into that game with a sniper unless you're like one MLG quickscoping pro bastard, you know what I mean? You're not going to go into that game with a sniper, you know, if you're a genuine normal player, you know, someone who's not so try hard and just quickscope and stuff like that. Anyway, you would rather go into that game with an assault rifle, as they call it in the COD, because you will generally do better, because you'll have your time to kill will be quicker and it'll be easier to get those kills, because you won't need to aim and get your aim precise and stuff like that, because snipers are a long distance weapon. Assault rifles or some machine guns are genuinely better at close range. It's, you know, so come prepared. Use the weapons that need to be used. Don't go into a game using random stuff just because you like the gun. The gun may not be good in the current situation. You know, use the guns that will be good in that situation. Also, you do need to like the gun. Linking back to what I said earlier, you do need to like the gun and be familiar with the gun, good with the gun. But don't go into a game on Asylum using not Asylum, the one with the big hexagon thing in the middle. What's the map called now? Anyway, short maps, right? Short maps. Don't go into like game using double snipers. I mean, you just don't. It won't work, you know. So yeah, be prepared. You know, use the weapons that will fit your current situation better. And yeah, another technique is to just play the game. It sounds very simple, but the more you play the game, the more you get better. I said this earlier, but I cannot stress this enough. This is massive. And when I'm saying this, I'm not saying play the game for 14 hours a day. You know what I mean? I don't want you to do that. That's bad. That is bad for your health. That is not healthy, right? Not good. Bad. What do you want me doing? You want to be just playing it for an hour or so, and you know, say we did a good game. You would what you want to do is look back on that game. Say you're on PlayStation, your PlayStation is always recording, right? So you can look back at that recording, or just look back at the game. You know, memorize it. What you did good, what you liked about the game. You know, that will help you so much because you are looking back at what you are doing. Because you can see, you know, oh no, I did terrible. Why am I doing that? You know what I mean? Like, you would genuinely be able to improve your gameplay because you are looking at your gameplay. You know, you are understanding what you are doing wrong, what you are doing right. You know, it's very, very helpful to do that because the top players in Destiny will not play the game for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? They won't play it for that long. They will play it for maybe maximum 4 hours a day if they really are bored or they really just want to play the game. You know, they're addicted to the game, they really want to play it. Maximum of 3-4 hours a day, no longer than that. The usual really good player of Destiny will play the game for about 1 or 2 hours a day when you come home from work, school, you know, out with your mates. Just switch it on, have a few games, and assess what you have done good, what you have done bad. So you know what you need to do to make yourself better, so you can work on that in game. That is a massive tip I would give you. And also, just quick, use your radar. That is massive. Use that radar. Understand the mechanics. The little faint ones, the faint red is far away or underneath you. Yeah, when the radar is the circle, correct? If it is lit up bright red in any part of it, the little what shade do you want to call that? The outer, the mid layers, right? Because you have the big circle, you have the little layers that form the outer circle, and then you have the little lines at the edge, which for enemies that are just really far away, right? So the main circle is right near you. That suggests all the area around near you, maybe in 5 foot near you, 10 foot, maximum 10 foot I would say. So close point blank range, that's what that suggests. So if that is lit up faintly, that means the enemy is either above you or underneath you. If it's lit up faintly, if that is lit up bulging red as possible, you know, that means the enemy is right up your ass. I mean, they are tickling your balls right now. You know what I mean? They are genuinely right there. So, you know, you need to watch out for that. On the outer, the layer around the first circle in the middle, that is about, you know, it could be mid-range, mid-combat distance, you know, scout rifle distance, hand cannon distance, any normal gun distance, not sniper distance yet, but not point blank range. So that's what that is. If that is lit up faintly, it means they are either away. They are always away from you there, not right next to you there. If it's on that the mid circle, it means they are away from you, but still you know, family underneath or at the top, and the right one right at the top, the little lines at the top, means that they are far away, sniper distance. So always say use your. And another massive thing in Destiny to become a better player is optimism. You want to optimize your gameplay as much as possible. And now it's very simple but very complicated at the same time. If you don't aim high, you're not gonna, you know, improve. Say if you are aiming for the top 3, you know, here you go, oh, I'm happy with being the top 3, you know, you want to be in for the first place. That is the main goal, to be aiming for the top place. So, well, you should be getting the best rewards. If it weren't for Destiny's broken loot system, then you will be getting the best rewards. So aim high, you know. Like, if you was aiming just to get 10 kills in a game, that's not good enough. You want to be aiming to get as many kills as you possibly can. Don't stop when you get to 10 kills and just sit in the back of the map. See if you can get a kill whenever you feel like it. You don't want to do that. You want to be, you know, always aiming for the bigger target, for the bigger picture. You know, it's so helpful, because you won't get as good as you possibly can if you don't try to be as good as you can. You know, if you're playing Trials of Osiris and you know, you're only bothered about getting the bounties, what use is that? Trials of Osiris, you need to be aiming to go to the lighthouse. That is the main goal in Trials of Osiris. Fair enough, the bounties can be very helpful, but it's not enough just getting the bounties. You want to be getting, you know, to the lighthouse as well. Now, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this video has helped improve your gameplay. If it has, smash that like button. I would massively appreciate it. Yeah, I hope it's helped you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. As always, have a great day.